The next event that I can remember that was an important one was in 2003, I believe. I was county judge at the time. And with the mayor, I think we met at the Plaza Club. And we had some people there that were supporters of Texas A&M. Martell Zachary, I believe, was there. Mayor Cisneros, former mayor, who was on the Board of Regents at one time. Lowry Mays, a former regent. A couple officials from A&M themselves, and we talked about how could we put together a tract of land south of the city that could be made available to A&M. The outcome of that first meeting was we would work hard on it, that there was a fellow by the name of Turner, I believe, that had some land around 281 and 1604 South that said he was going to make his land available. There was discussion about buying the land. I think it was 13 million or so. There was some discussions about, well, what are you going to do there? The initial thing was just to have an upper level college just your last 2 years and complement that with the Alamo College area, junior college. So there was a little controversy over whether a city such as us could support two of our largest public institutions. But we all felt that we could do that and that we needed to move forward. Mayor Garza is term limited out. Mayor Harberger comes in. He has reservations about buying $13 million worth of land without the commitment of A&M to actually build the campus. Then I think it was around 2005, Marcus Johns, who used to be the budget director for the Bexar County, had now left the office, and he was lobbying for a group called Verano. And that's who we finally ended up with. They made the donation, didn't have to buy the land, they made the donation of the land to Texas A&M. And so, we had to work with them at Brooks Space at first when they were doing it. They did start up a level first. Maria Ferrier came in as, I believe, the first president of it. And then they were able to acquire some funding from the legislature. By this time, 2006, so by this time, Madla had been defeated for re-election, and Carlos Uresti won that seat, and he was very supportive of also. So he was able to get some of the initial funding for the university and build the first building there. And so it's come a long way since then, and I've enjoyed working with Texas A&M. A couple of projects you might want to talk about, one that you're very much involved in. Well, one thing that I've really and been very happy about is that under President Mattson, she's really taken the university to another level. Just the opening of the new engineering school the other day, and the role that they're playing in cybersecurity, and we all believe that's the future. What's going to happen in technology and getting those skill levels up to where we have a great workforce. So I think they're playing a big role in that now as we move along toward getting really a first-class working force here in San Antonio. Well, first of all, within the A&M system, this is their only metropolitan area, and I think that really helps them attract students to come to A&M. Can't get them at their main campus because they're loaded up. So now they're able to offer something unique to a student that wants to go to A&M University in a metropolitan area. So I think that's a big positive for A&M. Everybody loves San Antonio and the lifestyle that we've created here. So I think that gives them a little unique opportunity to attract more students and better students. I think some of the things they do, certainly that they're doing in agriculture, land use, water issues, I think that's adding another dimension to them. Well, I think a highlight is where we are right now. I think it was, I guess, a couple of years ago now, Cynthia. I read in the paper where the Alamo library collection didn't find a home, and then they tried to do one with the city of San Antonio, and that didn't work. So I picked up the phone and called the lawyer for the daughters at that time, Jefferson, and he says, "Well, let me check." And I got a call back. I got a call back from Cynthia Matson, at present, and I didn't realize that they were going to be the curators of the collection. And that was a Thursday, and I said, "Well, if you want to see the building, I'll give you a tour." And I said, "But I'll be leaving town Monday." She said, "I'll be there tomorrow." So we met over here. I believe you were with us. And we walked all around and showed them the climate control vaults in the bottom, showed them this place up here. We had built this up here when we had an exhibit from Spain, and then showed them the archive collection that Bexar County has that complements what the Alamo collection would be. And so she liked it. I said, "Yeah, she liked it." She says, "Well, what will you charge me rent?" I said, "It'll be $1 a year. You pay the utilities and stuff." She said, "I like that rent." I think it wasn't any longer than 30, 60 days at the most that we signed the lease with them, and y'all began to move in, and then we had the grand opening of it. And so I'm really proud about, as a county judge, I was able to get you in the building here and to bring the Alamo Library collection here and complement that with what we have here. Well, I hope that in the next 10 years they're going to double in size. I hope that as we work better to make the K through 12th grade stronger student bodies that can come to universities, that we're able to continue to upgrade the standards of what a student has to perform before they get into the university. I'm just delighted. First of all, I'm very delighted with President Matson. She's a go-getter. She's everywhere. And if anybody's going to build this university, it's going to be her.